When it comes to creating the life that you want, clarity in your vision is everything. You need to be crystal clear in what it is you want, down to the details. You need to understand, see it, feel it, believe it, to really create it. Because your subconscious mind, it doesn't know how to create a vague vision, a vague idea. It needs those details. It's like if you're ordering a pizza and you just put, on your order, I want a pizza. And the pizza shows up with no sauce, no cheese, no toppings. It's cold. You're like, what is this? This isn't what I wanted. But you weren't clear. You need to get clear in what you're ordering. You need to get clear in your visions. Or else what you get might not be what you were thinking of. You have to write in those details. You have to get crystal clear, really see it, visualize it, feel it, know what that's going to feel like, and then your subconscious mind can create that vision for you. Hey guys, I'm Dina and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about how to get crystal clear with your visions. And this is so important. This actually just happened to me like a week ago, and I wanted to share this story with you because I feel like it really conveys how important getting clear in your vision is, because you might not end up with what it is you want if you're not clear. So recently I took a trip to Florida and the flight is over 4 hours long. It's a long flight. And I made the mistake of checking into my flight way too late, and I ended up in the middle seat. And the whole plane was booked up. There was no empty seats anywhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be stuck in the middle seat. Nobody wants the middle seat. It's so uncomfortable. How am I gonna get through this flight? It's gonna be so uncomfortable. And so I immediately started visualizing. So I started to visualize and see that no one showed up for the window seat, that the window seat was now open. The plane was done boarding, everyone was on the plane, and the window seat was open. And I get really excited, and I'm visualizing this. I see myself grab my purse, grab my belongings. I see myself move over to the window seat. I buckle in my seatbelt. I kind of look to the guy in the aisle and kind of laugh like, oh, we get to have some space now. And I kept replaying this scene over and over and over again in my mind. And I'm waiting to board the plane and I'm visualizing this scene. I keep seeing myself move over to the window seat, buckle it in, look at the guy in the aisle and kind of laugh and just smile. And I kept replaying that scene and visualizing it and feeling it. And so I get on the plane, I'm in the middle seat, everyone's boarding, and I'm like, okay, let's see if this is working, And people are walking by and walking by and walking by, and no one's sitting in the window seat. And then over the announcements, I hear the flight attendant say, the plane is fully boarded. We're now going to start preparing to take off. And I was like, oh my gosh, my visualization worked. I moved over my purse. I moved over into the window seat. I buckled the seatbelt. I started laughing and smiling at the guy in the aisle seat. And I'm just thinking, man, that worked perfectly. And right as I said that, this woman comes from the back of the plane up to my seat and says, that's my seat. And so I started laughing again, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I moved back to the middle seat. And what happened was I wasn't clear in my visualization. Yes, I visualized me buckling it in and moving over, but I didn't go to the end result. I only saw myself moving over to that seat. I didn't see myself enjoying the flight from that seat. I didn't see myself, laying on the window, watching a movie, sleeping. I only saw myself moving over to that seat. And that is what happened. But I didn't finish my visualization. I didn't visualize and feel myself comfortable in that seat throughout the flight. I only saw myself moving over and buckling my seatbelt. And although that visualization came true, that shows you the power of visualizing. That actually happened. I moved over to the window seat, buckled in, laughed and smiled at the guy in the aisle, but I didn't get to enjoy the flight from that seat. Right after that happened, the woman came up. And it was so weird because she came out of nowhere. The flight was fully boarded. She must have been sitting in the wrong seat. But it was really funny, and it made me want to share this story because it's so important to visualize from the end. Visualize that clarity in detail of what it is you want. Because if you're vague, or you don't fully flush out, your visualization, you might not be getting what it is you want. The details and the clarity really help your subconscious mind lock onto what it is you want and pull it to you. Think about if you want to go visit your friend and all you have is the city that they live in. You don't have their exact address. You're going to end up in the city they live in, but never getting to their house. You need that specific address. You need to know where it is you're going. You need to enter the specific details of where it is you want to go in order to get there. And it's the same thing with your visualization. You need to be clear on what it is you want. So to help you understand how to get clear on your visualization process, I would highly recommend that you focus on the end result and not just the details of what you want, but also that emotion. For me with the plane ride, I wanted to feel comfortable. I wanted to feel joyful. I wanted to feel excited to get to my destination. I wanted to feel relaxed. And I needed to focus on those emotions, not just the excitement of getting in the seat, but actually enjoying the plane ride from that seat, feeling relaxed. So you want to visualize from the end result what it is you actually want. And make sure you're clear about this, because this is the mistake I made. I wasn't clear that I wanted to enjoy the plane ride from that seat. All I visualized was me getting into that seat, but I didn't see myself enjoying the plane ride from that seat. So let's say you want money. Be clear on how much money you want. But why do you want that money? What's the feeling? Are you going to feel free, secure, confident, valued? What is that feeling you're after once you get what it is you want? Because that is very much tied to your visualization process. You're not just wanting the physical thing, you want the emotion that's going to bring on. And when you get into that emotion, that helps your visualization become clear. You get clarity in what it is you want. Emotions make your visualization so much more powerful. It ties it down. It makes it feel real. Once you have clarity in what it is you want, you're clear in the details, you're clear in the feelings, the emotions that you want to have, you can really see it all the way through to the end result of what you're really wanting. The next thing you want to do is rehearse it. Just like athletes rehearse the race in their mind, the game in their mind over and over again. Just like I rehearsed that visualization in my mind over and over again before I got on the plane, you need to rehearse this visualization. Rehearse those emotions over and over and over again. When you get clear on the desired outcome of what it is you want, and you tie to that emotion of what it is you want, that's going to help you tremendously in finally creating it and drawing it to you, because your subconscious mind now has the map and now knows the specific thing that you want. And that is vital. You can't be vague. You can't have just a general idea of wealth. What is that number? How much money is it going to take for you to feel freedom? What is that person that you want? What does the partner that you want look like? What does that relationship feel like? Is it equal? Is it a loving relationship? Is it someone you can laugh with? You feel respected and valued by? These details are important. You don't just want a partner, right? You want that perfect partner for you. And you don't just want wealth, you want a specific amount of wealth. These details matter because it's in those details that's giving your subconscious mind the instructions on what to create for you. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I truly hope that it was helpful for you, that you can get clear on your visualization. Don't be like me and only visualize part of what it is you want. See the whole picture all the way to the end. Picture those emotions, feel them, and rehearse them over and over again. That's how you're going to get your subconscious mind to create what it is you want. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.